Welcome back, everybody, to the adventures of glorious Shittled and his elven companions, Elran Galley. And of course, yesterday we actually were able to recruit an enchanter, I believe. Oh no, they're the entertainer, aren't they? Very cool. People have been saying that this is one of the best people we could have recruited this early on, mainly because the amount of mood management they actually do for us. So I'm pretty excited to really get stuck into today and see what some of these magic powers we can unlock for them are. So, one thing I want to do to start off with then is get the freezer sort of insulated, because it turns out, I didn't actually know this, that rice and corn in the medieval times would have a much, much longer shelf life than they do in the base game. So I should have really left a lot more rice around rather than cooking them into meals, but we've got a lot of people, so we do need the meals as well. So I'm going to double insulate the fridge, just because it should be, if we look at this room here, for example, 0 degrees C, it should be around that, but because Shittle is going constantly in and out to cook the meals, it's actually warming the whole room up. So I'm going to double insulate that, and that way it should all be frozen, so that way it doesn't matter too much if I have cooked it all into meals. Another thing I've done, some of you noticed yesterday that some of the enemies were spawning in without ammo for their weapons, so it turns out one of the mod's compatibility patches isn't quite working as intended, and they're turning up with, I believe it's one of the medieval mods, either Medieval Rim or, I don't remember which one, it doesn't matter which one, but the point is one of them is turning up without ammo for their weapon. What I've done is I've set it so that if anybody turns up without ammo, without a usable weapon, they will always get given a sidearm, a melee weapon, so that way it will also affect all of the other people who do have weapons as well, so it's going to make our life a lot harder, but I thought for balance we should probably just do that rather than have people turn up and club us with a bow. So the other thing I want to do as well is try and avoid this shit. The constant food poisonings are really not helping, are they? Can we lay? We can. Would it be better, first thing, what do you think, to put down some marble tiles to make the whole base look a little bit nicer and then do the walls after the fact? Oh, it's kind of hard to say in hindsight, isn't it? What we could do, here's an idea. What we could do, seeing as I know I said I wanted to make all the walls 2 blocks thick anyway, just because it's supposed to be a castle, isn't it, at the end of the day? Why don't we put a layer of stone outside all of these walls, rather than ripping the whole thing down, and then replace the inner wall later on. That way it's going to be fireproof, and this one I will just go around as it is, because that's already 2 blocks thick. That way it will be fireproof, but we don't have to worry so much about wasting so much marble. Or maybe I should... Yeah, no, I want to make the base fireproof, but I also do want to get these tiles down to avoid the food poisoning and whatnot. I do think this is the best way to do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a nice layer, and this will also insulate the base as well, don't forget. Let's do a nice layer of stone across the whole front of the base. That way it looks a bit more like a castle. We won't redo all the inside, although we probably should to avoid the fire. That way the outside is defended from raiders, if that makes sense. So if people turn up, we're spending only a small amount rather than redo the whole thing. We're spending like, what, 80 walls worth of stone there. They should get that done in no time at all as well, because we've got plenty of people actually set to delivery. So when Elrang and Galley and whatever are done with their jobs here... Oh my god, another new recruit, damn. Holy shit, that was fast. We got ourselves the druid as well. My god. Darrelly, the healer of the Lambert Exiles. I'm going to need some names as well at some stage, so if you want to start dropping some names in the comments, you know what, here's what we do. I will take 5 names from the comment section. I'll also ask the patrons as well at the end of the video. Patrons go at the top of this, because, you know, I think that's fair. But those 5 other names, for anyone's left over, we'll start feeding into the game, and we'll give ourselves some recruits here. So if you want a name in game, feel free to throw some down. I'll pick them purely at random as well, to keep it as fair as possible. So, Darrelly, then, what have you got? She started off with poison. Fast-acting toxin, the worse way into the target's bloodstream. The more the target moves, the more lethal the poison becomes. Oh, wow, that's very good. Ineffective against mechanoids, obviously doesn't matter. That's fantastic. We've also got regeneration. That sounds great. Natural curative will restore even grievous wounds. Shit. What does that mean? Does that mean... What I'm thinking is, will that cure maiming? So, for example, if she loses an arm, will it grow back? Or is it just, say, for example, she's going to bleed to death in 3 hours, will that very slowly bring... That's what grievous means, right? Will slowly bring her back to life. Only cures physical... Oh, if I'd have kept reading, I'd have answered that fucking question. Only cures physical injuries and will not restore, heal, or destroy body parts. There we are. Okay, got it. Okay, fair enough. And then we've also got natural healing. Can we use any of these on other people? Potential to cure most diseases and infections sounds incredibly good. Wow, she seems insane. She seems like someone we should put on the front line with whatever our strongest melee weapon is, and just have her hack her way through people, get hacked apart, and then just heal straight back up to full health. But the other two as well, beguiling nature, basically, if animals are enraged, they become calm. If they are calm, you can make them enraged. So say, for example, there's a big load of raiders turning up, and they're right next to a very angry grizzly, or a very calm grizzly bear. You shoot it, make it angry, grizzly bear rips them apart. The other one as well is something called regrowth, which apparently creates a seed of life. This is used in an operation which will then allow you to grow back limbs. The druid seems incredibly useful. Almost seems like the perfect doctor. I need to obviously set up her jobs list here. What's she good at then? Let's take a quick look. Oh, she is good at doctoring as well. A backup doctor was exactly what we needed. I think we've got another person there who we were recruiting specifically to be a doctor. To be honest, I'm probably just going to let him go. Because we've got, yeah, the skilled medic here who's got no good shooting or melee. the druid seems like the perfect doctor. Can regrow limbs, heal herself. She's already got good medical, almost as good as him. Obviously, got skill bench, which increases the 10 chance. But the best way to do that would be to not be tending people on a dirt floor. I think I'm going to release him, again, because of the whole food issue. No, you know what? For the time being, we will keep you around. We'll keep you around until we start starving to death again. Then I'll maybe let you go. Oh, God, look at that. We need to sort this insulation out. The walls are going in. Very nice. That's long overdue. And I'll build up like I said, proper battlements with towers and whatnot for the entrance area as well. A little bit later on. We'll get the castle walls done first, just to stop any future raiders burning our base down. Oh, that's even cooler. Regenerate. We can cast on anybody. Oh my god, that's so good. So she can self-cast it as well. I've set it to automatic casting there. So she can cast it on herself. She's injured, so we'll get that going as soon as possible. Arcane weakness. What is that? Oh, is that because of regeneration, perhaps? And then regeneration, I guess we'll just very slowly... Oh my god, I said very slowly, but my god, that was incredibly fast. Wow, that seems so good. And then we'll also enable poison for autocast so that she can be used effectively in combat as well. That's such a good recruit. I'm genuinely so happy with her. Yep, Rankian has gotten the simple meal food poisoning. Okay, let's put down, I think the first things first then, let's put down some marble flagstones in here as well, because this is completely out of hand. This is not good. Okay, 1 more hour until our raid. I've got everybody equipped, so make sure they've got bows, arrows. I've also adjusted the arrows job a little bit here, so that unpauses at 60, and they do it until we've got 100. Mainly because we've got 6 people with bows now. We need to be a bit more careful about that. I'd love to get... Actually, let's swap out Elrang for... Actually, should we put a couple more composite bows as well? Why not? I think that's 2 more wood pitch glue as well. I want everybody to have a composite bow, ideally, because they are just so much faster than the regular bows, and just fire out a barrage of arrows and sort of hope that we hit something, rather than trying to be super accurate, which they seem to be really, really bad at. Let's go back to the assignment tab then. I say Elrang can have any composite bow rather than... there we go, that'll do. And then Galley, I'm also gonna... For the time being, we'll leave it. Otherwise, she will just throw the bow on the floor and then not have anything equipped. Go and get... Speaking of which, he's done exactly that. There we go. Okay, perfect. You don't need that longbow anymore, buddy. 0 hours. What are we up against? A raid. Group of elves from the Empire of Din Harem have arrived nearby. We are up against... Ooh, 4 elves. And like I said, if they don't turn up with a ranged weapon, they will turn up with a melee weapon here. They've all turned up with melee weapons anyway. But don't they've even got any range to... Yeah, they didn't turn up with... Okay, that's fine. I should point out that's not a bug or anything. They were just going to be a melee-based raid. That's absolutely how it should be. Okay, let's get everybody back to the embrasures then. And let's be very, very careful about how we fight this, because I sure as hell don't want to lose anyone right now. Okay. Come on, team. Where are we? Oh, God, there were people right in the field. I need to be careful about that. Making sure that they're not going out getting marble stone chunks to stone cut when we are so close to the raid coming in. Right then. Elrang, let's talk about your fire magic. Can we... Oh, my God, we can increase Fireclaw power up to an even higher level. Bearing in mind that Fireclaw saved us yesterday. If it wasn't for Fireclaw, we would have got a game over. I'm more than happy to put some extra points into that. Bring it. Let's see what you've got. One is going to attack. We need to put some stone over this wall as well to stop them just quickly burning it down. Will that spread to the rest of the base? No, it shouldn't. Not unless we put in some, like, wooden floors or something. All right, here they come. Let's let them bunch up a little bit more. And then when they are closer, using an ability. Yeah, that's fine, to be honest. I'm fine with them doing that. And then we'll aim at the back, and then Fireclaw. Go. Oh, we knocked one down. We got fairly unlucky with that one, I think. We knocked one down, but that's okay. That's a great start. Let's see if we can fireball that one. Oh, miss. That's a real shame. Go. Look at these shots. What are you people doing? Honestly, this is why I'm thinking recurve bows all in, because then they actually might hit fucking something. Holy shit. This is pathetic. This is absolutely, unbelievably pathetic. Right, pull back. So we should be able to attack them just with our melee weapons now, assuming that I've set the mod back up properly for once. Right, so let's go to everybody with a melee weapon. Now, if I say attack, they should go and hit them with their weapons. There we go. Oh my god, it's actually working. That's going to save me such a headache in the future. Get in there. Rip them apart. Knock that one down as well. Sorry, my friend. You are in the wrong neighborhood. Boom. Are any of them worth capturing? Magically gifted with 14 crafting. Welcome aboard. What else have we got here? Sorry, capture. Skilled medic with no medical skill? Maybe not. I think you can be stripped and left for the dogs. And then we've also got whoever, Elrang Fireclawed over here. Fast Walker, great memory. 11 crafting, 11 melee. I think we will capture you. We are playing with Mad Skills, but it's my heavily nerfed version of Mad Skills that only is slightly better than the base game. But great memory, I believe, is still changed in its stats, that rather than them losing XP in skills, they just gain it faster. So let's strip you to start off with. Let's strip you and leave you to die. Sorry, my friend. Should we just get her to finish off as well? Could have done the melee training, but that's okay. Oh my god, you absolute animal. We can't claim to be the good guys if you're going to smash in people's heads with a hammer. You are a psychopath, Darrelly. Cool thing is, as well, having all of these characters with hammers means that they do get a work speed bonus, or specifically a building speed bonus. What I should really do is swap some of these items. So give Elrang a hammer and Galli a hammer, because they're our main builders here. And then swap everyone else out. They are our main builders, aren't they? Yeah, so they're the only people we've got good at building, actually. Let's go over to their assignment here. Let's say drop the hammer. Give those to Elrang and Galli instead, so that they've obviously got gonna get the work speed bonuses. Otherwise, they're good melee weapons, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather get everything that we can out of this one. One thing I need to do today as well, there was a comment obviously on yesterday's episode that said, please build those toolbats. I'm absolutely going to build those toolbats. Do not worry, I'm not going to forget. Meanwhile, at the end of the episode, I will have forgotten. Okay, let's give you, what am I looking for here? Hammer, hammer, hammer. Excuse me? Oh, hammers aren't ranged weapons. Yeah, it's a common mistake. Right, get rid of the short sword. So we've got plenty of spare clubs, pickaxes. Why don't we give everyone else just pickaxes, to be honest with you? I'm pretty sure we've got enough for them. So here, you take those. That way, if we do ever set these guys just in a quarry, mining way. Quarries are still garbage, the same as they were last. There is a very last resort to get minerals here. I believe there are actually quarries added by the medieval mod, so we'll use those instead. Seeing as they're probably a bit more balanced for the scenario, huh? Right, composite bow has the pickaxe on its setup. There we go. So now those guys should be able to use the hammers effectively and get all these walls built in half the time. Well, not half the time, but you get what I'm saying. There we go. That's worked pretty well. So I've actually moved the campfire's main cooking bill to the campfire in the bedroom, only because that alone was causing all of the heat, the heat flow there. So it's -4 at sort of 10 a.m. inside the freezer. It will probably just get above freezing as it gets closer to midday. Although I say that, it was mainly just him going in and out, really. So we've got fully frozen meals. Again, we don't really have much food. We completed hand tools. Very nice. And let's get all of that moved in there as well. Just because it may help with the freezing. I doubt it. Thaws in 3.9 days if you refrigerate ice. I'm not sure about that one, Chief. We should probably do it until we've got a certain amount then. So let's do it until we've got X. Otherwise, it would just waste our time doing that for hours on end. Since we got 500, how about that? And then pause when we've only got 120 left. I want to keep as much as possible for when we do find out what the research that allows us to build proper ice cooling is. Oh, actual animals to hunt. Right, cool. Thrumbo. We're definitely not hunting a Thrumbo, thank you. Let's go for the Muffalos. Let's go for the deer as well. That seems like a sensible idea. Hare, squirrel, rat. I mean, they're all fine. I love that the squirrel has 2%. The same amount of chance to attack back as a Muffalo does. That's absolutely insane. Right, there we go. Just because we've got characters here with legitimately nothing to do. Granted, this character in particular is completely useless. So we'll just let them sort of live their lives. They're only really good for their entertainment. That's a good point as well. Can we level them up at all? Still nothing quite yet. There'll be more jobs to do, obviously, come some of it. For the time being, we've already got... Damn, that was fast. My God, man. Lovely spring day. -13. Okay, this is going to take a while before we... Man, look at the insulation, though. Now that we put the insulation around that. Got like 17 degrees in the dining room there. Holy shit, very nice. Let's go for food storage systems and make this ice have some more use rather than just turning into water in our freezer and making the place a mess. Galli, what are you doing right now? Continuing simple meal after that, are you going to start researching? You are. She's obviously got food poisoning or something there, given that she's walking. Food poisoning major. Hey, what a shocker. Everybody has bloody food poisoning in this damn base. You're going to vomit all over your research. That isn't... Oh my God, she's just unstoppable. She's an unstoppable vomit machine. Are you okay? Get married to Elrang, +40. Their moods are incredible, to say that we are playing on Savage here, and we are constantly getting people turning up. My God, the insulation's almost done as well. That was fast. That was genuinely quick. I'm really glad we stockpiled this many stone blocks after the few however many episodes, because that's really helped get this castle up on its feet very quickly. Oh, refugee chased at Shittles Creek. A circus performer named Cindy calls to you from nearby. She's being chased by goblins. 19 years old, and that's all we know. She's being chased by 5 goblin bowmen. Obviously, we could win this one very easily, I think. The question is, do we want a circus performer named Cindy? We could always take her on board and then just let her go, or maybe she'll accidentally die. Sure. Are you any good? Oh, she's a human. We don't want bloody humans. A builder. Hello. Construction +2. She's got 2... Oh, let the goblins have her. Honestly, what is wrong with you? I wish I hadn't even bothered. Take her. What are you? Blood mage? Arcane mage. Okay, run. She has accidentally given us the greatest gift of all. A goblin to recruit. Defensive positions team. Cindy and Darrelly. The party's been called off. Yeah, no shit. Darrelly, you need a defensive position, so let's get you running all the way back here. Cindy, run all the way here. We're gonna let you go. Oh, I think she's already been... She's already... Oh, it's confusion already? This happened because of confused... Oh my God, right, okay, got it, the arcane mana. They've got her. Okay, they've kidnapped who they can and they left. If they actually want to come and fight us now, I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. That's fine. That was just a random thing that happened. Nobody's to blame for that. That's quite funny, actually. Are they upset that we lost a colonist or anything? No, because I guess they actually never met her. I have to start putting down some recreation hugs. Our guys are a little bit upset about that. Okay, I mean, we could put some in here. Oh, we don't have any more wood. Damn it. Okay, let's go and get some more of that chopped down then as soon as possible, assuming there is any, given that we are in permanent bloody winter on this damn map. Right, let's try again then. To be fair, though, works out quite nicely to help deter sieges. I don't think we could even get sieges, though, can we? Let's go chop all of this wood down. Let's get as much as possible, because those trees are actively disappearing from the map there. Let's get that as soon as possible. Bring it into the base. That way we can obviously refuel our campfires, whatever else. More importantly, we can build some recreation for the first time ever, because I don't think they've got anything they can do right now for recreation. I completely forgot about that. I keep thinking in my head that that was the raid that we just fought. Okay, so they've turned up with a musket. Again, they've turned up with no ammo. That's really funny, and I don't know why it's happening, but it is pretty good. Right, everybody draft up. Let's get them into positions here. Run, 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 run. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that was quite lucky that we weren't too close to those guys, and especially if we were... Oh, plate armor. Hello. Now, I imagine plate armor is going to be a massive, massive slowdown, so I'm probably going to avoid that for the time being. That is quite nice. I should really get this all hauled inside, shouldn't I? Otherwise, oh, that's why they can't. No storage space. What the fuck are you talking about? What? For cloth tank top. Oh. Okay, well, I don't care about the cloth tank top, but everything else. I don't know why that's not allowed. Apparel is definitely ticked. Yep. Okay, not sure. Doesn't really matter too much, huh? But it's a little bit annoying. I guess we'll just have to leave it to rot away. Oh my god, I didn't switch them over to their range weapons. You fool. Okay, everyone back to range. Let's kill these guys as soon as possible and then get back onto some premium castle building. I'll get those toolbats worked on next. I think that's definitely the next big thing we have to worry about here. Where are they? Oh, is it just these three guys? I guess it is. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, my bad. We'll take them down then. Let's see what we can... Are you alright? Using an ability where? No, come back, you fool. Keep shooting. Never stop. Oh, is he out of arrows? That'll probably be why. No, he can still... You're gonna fire or what? He's being a weird man. Oh, it cancels friendly fire? Because there's a chance that his arrow could go so right it can hit galley. Are you sure about that? I need to turn off friendly fire. That's unreal. Are we good now? You're not going to miss with friendly fire from that distance. Oh my god, he hit both and set them both on fire, you fool. Fucking combat extended. It makes me laugh so much because of how massively inaccurate it makes everybody at all times. Right, what do we got here? Pretty fisherman, animal lover. I don't really care about animals, I'll be honest with you. You are a xenophobe, animal lover, poor medic. No, neither of them are worth it, especially when we're so desperate for food right now, especially because this winter is just never ending. Strip them, leave them to die. So I'm thinking, let's put down a crafting station. I guess that probably produces the toolbats we need, right? And then let's also get down an artisan station as well. We specifically made 2 hand tools specifically for this reason. So let's get you working on that as soon as possible, please, Galley, and see if we can at least queue them up before today. There we go, very nice. We did need a bit more wood for that as well, which is another reason why we went out and got just so much of it. Consuming simple milk. No, let's finish this one first. Oh, we still don't have enough wood. God damn, you people are slow. Medieval grenades. Oh, my bad. I thought that all those explosive weapons have been removed. So we've got composite bow. We've got longbow that fires bodkin arrows. Okay, interesting. The infamous bodkin arrow to effectively pierce armor at long range. Very nice. We've got crossbows, one-handed crossbows, and arbalists too. Some basic wooden plate armor actually might be a bad idea because I imagine it's a lot less heavy than the steel plate, but still would provide more defense than a gambeson or something like that. Okay, pretty good. Even then, it seems to be that we are going to need the artisan station, which is a bit unfortunate. We need like a tailor bench. Maybe we need a tailor bench instead. Maybe I'm missing something quite obvious here. Oh, wow. These are something, aren't they? Shrine to the random number god. I completely forgot this. Obviously, we've got to build one of those. Make Tribal's Rug, make full Muffaloon. Okay. The God King's Throne. I love it. Oh my god, there's so much I want to build out of this. We've got to build the God King's Throne. I really, really hope that we can position it so it faces that way. If not, we'll have to put it at the top here and have them enter through the bottom into the throne room or something like that. What is that? 500 gold. Okay, you can definitely wait on that one, friend. There were a lot of comments as well saying I should build a stone hearth here, which would allow us to... Let's go for a marble stone hearth. Apparently it allows us to make some unique meals that are exclusive to basically medieval times. So let's put one of those down as soon as possible rather than waste all the marble on the walls. Don't get me wrong, it's not much of a waste, but I'd rather get one of these as well, just because of the unique meals. Apparently we can craft things like stew that give bonuses. So we'll get one of those down as soon as we possibly can. I'm going to go very quickly through all of the magic characters and make sure that they are fully upgraded, which I did almost miss there. Decrease that by 8% per level. That's very good. I don't know. Increase the mana rate recovered by 5%, but do give him access to some more of his mana overall. I think that'll be better, mainly because he generally tends to fill up on mana before the next raid turns up. So we've got another, 2.2 days before the next wave. I think that's probably a better idea, just because it would give him access to so much more of his total mana. If we do that, there we are. So we've got a total of 70 now. And then after that, we'll go back into clarity so that you can use... I think we've got crowd control down with Fireclaw, so I won't worry about Fireball specifically quite yet. We need to make this one way more accurate. Is there like an accuracy bonus we can give to this one? Mana cost or power? To be honest, I quite like it being where it is in terms of power, because it's so good at allowing us to take prisoners. Well, that all happened at once. We've got a Muffalo that's self-tamed, one of the Muffalos we were about to hunt, by the way, and then a Timberwolf started hunting Dari. Now, it was pointed out in the comment section yesterday, Dari is a human, so we're not supposed to have him, but he did turn up and save our lives, so I think we could offer him a place, maybe just as a human guard. He'll still be looked down upon in our sights, but he's so good. The 14 shooting and the 15 melee makes him a force to be reckoned with. I'm going to be honest, if this Timberwolf kills him while he's wearing steel plate armor as well, fuck him. Honestly, I think at that stage, that's just Darwinism and he deserved to die. Very good. Okay, he's proven himself as far as I'm concerned. Finish off the Timberwolf. Let's get it hauled into the stockpile then. That's a little bit of food there that I wasn't expecting on getting. I also need to not designate so many trees to chop down. I think that's enough wood for the time being. There we go. Okay, let's get all this hauled. If we've got stone hearts, obviously we'll need to be able to fuel that as well. I should really get a medieval quarry put down because those allow us to mine up coal chunks, and coal chunks we can use as a form of fuel, so avoid wasting so much wood as well. What do we need for a medieval quarry then? I believe it's this one. Yeah, various types of stone chunks. I think coal chunks do count as that. We need one more hand tools as well, so let's get one of those churned out very quickly. There's the tool belt. I'm just a fool. Okay, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, one for everybody, so we just do one per extra. One per colonist. Thank you. X per colonist. No, we're good. Thank you. One per colonist. I think is good. Will that dynamically change? So when we recruit another colonist, will that increase? Because I will admit, I rarely use this mod. Normally, I do it X amount of times and then just manually do it later on. But hey, we'll leave it. We'll give that a go, because if that works, that's going to save me a job. And then we also need some hand tools as well. Maybe we should always have X amount of hand tools, because it seems like we're going through those fairly quickly. What do we need for them again? Steel. Oh, they are quite expensive. Okay, let's be careful about how much steel we're using here then. We did mine up a shitload of steel, don't forget. Oh my god, we've got a lot. We did take out that whole vein. Okay, in that case, let's go back to the hand tools section here. Let's always say we should have 5 in storage. That's only 100 steel. We've got like 1,000. We should say like 8. That seems like a fairly round number. And then, who else is good at smithing? Because this is a lot we're asking of Galley. Research, smith, craft. Why say this person? Worcester sauce, someone said on Discord to call them. Worcester sauce. We're going to have you smithing and crafting. Just because they've got a high passion in it as well. I mean, 5 out of 20 is not very good, but you can't really fail. And I don't think wooden tools, or the hand tools, sorry, have a value associated with them. Like, you can't make excellent quality. It's only for producing armor and weapons. We don't want those doing that one, so I'll take them off of... I guess we'll take them off crafting, just leave them on smithing for the timing. It should work, I think, unless it's also tailoring. Ah, fuck it. Why not? Why not? Well, we've got to give Galley some time here to get some of the important research done early on. Oh no. Dari did not survive this fight with the wolf after all. 0.8 hours. You deserve to live. Come on, come on. Did you stop doing that automatically? How dare you? Come and save his life. Oh my god, you're miles away. This is going to be close. If he bleeds out here, so be it. That's Darwinism. Like I said, he is a human, and I did say at the start of the series, no recruiting humans, and we do have one. Go. Save his life. 6, 5, 4, 3. If the regeneration saves him, I'll keep him. Dari is dead. Long live Dari. He was a human. We shouldn't have had him anyway. He was anywhere in plate armor. Like I said, I wasn't going to use the plate armor, so I'm not bothered about that one. Goodbye, Dari. Nice knowing you. We do need to get him buried, though, because he was an official colonist. Our human savior, unfortunately, lost his life very bravely, and we did everything we could for him in terms of medicine. We're going to bury him outside of the castle as well. He doesn't deserve a... Look, they're racist elves. They're racist. It says it in their bio. Xenophobes. They're all racist elves. Sorry, human. Thank you for your support, but my god. Give him a proper burial, at least. Fine. I'll allow that much. Goodbye, Dari. Nice knowing you, my friend. Very good. Okay, well, I mean, that's going to save us a little bit of food as well, so I'm kind of a little bit happy about that. What happened to our ice gathering station? It's shattered? I guess the temperature must have very, very slightly gone over freezing. Oh, it kept the bill, though. That's quite nice. So we gathered some more ice blocks. We need as much of that as possible, especially as we are about to... Oh, the house is a bit warm. Don't get me wrong, that's normally incredible, but that is a bit of a problem. How long till the research is done for ice? 259 out of 300. So maybe tomorrow we'll have that done, then we'll gather up as much ice as possible. What we'll do then is we'll just say drop it on the floor. Just drop it on the floor. Don't even bother hauling it anywhere for now. I'll remove ice blocks from here. Otherwise, we're just wasting all the effort spent gathering them in the first place. Ice blocks. There we go. Okay, perfect. So they shouldn't be allowed in any stockpile now. We'll stockpile them outside just as many as we can, and we'll make, as long as we've got the ice to start off with to keep the freezer warm, we just keep it topped over. There we go. So our druid, Worcester Sauce, is working on the hand tools there, and then we've got Galley working on the research. Very nice. Arang's laying the last of the floors in the kitchen, which is long overdue, and then we've got a hearth done as well. Boom. There we go. I'm hoping that... Oh, nice. We can. Hearty stew. What does that do for us then? Does that give us any sort of bonuses? It just allows us to cook food, huh? Okay, it's just a different food stuff. That's fine. We got weak stew as well. Uses much less nutrition there. 0.3 versus obviously 0.5, and we need to keep that one varied. We can make some cheeses. Very good. Okay, it seems a bit strange, but okay. What I am going to do then is... well, I've actually started doing... They did that fucking quick, my god. We're going to open this one up into a full-blown freezer, because obviously if we want to store a shitload of ice as well, there's not going to be enough room in that tiny little room there. So whenever that research is done, which should be any second now, I was about to say... We can, in theory, now build an ice box, is what everyone was talking about. Yeah, there we go. Storage pot and ice creation station. So this allows us to make ice if we don't have access to any anyway. Apparently, we're already getting out of thin air there, which is obviously very useful. But the ice boxes are the things that we're really after here. So these will be able to refrigerate it down below freezing temperatures. So why don't we put a couple of these in here, and then open up the walls? Why not? At this stage, we can have a full-blown, actual, quite large freezer. Oh, during the day, look, it goes slightly above. Oh my god, I'm hoping it goes below freezing again at nighttime. Otherwise, getting ice is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. 2, 1, and we've got our 2 ice boxes down there as well. Let's expand this zone, and now we can say ice blocks are allowed in there. Let's also shrink that, stop them putting meals outside the doors. So, critical, and let's go ice blocks as well. Excuse me, ice, thank you. And then we'll go and keep them up tonight to get as much ice as we possibly can muster here, and just fill the freezer full of it. Worst case scenario is we take some outside and let it melt, and then fill it up with something else. Right, there we go. So let's go ahead and just get all the ice in the world. So cancel that one. Bills, let's go gather ice blocks, do forever, and then same with this one as well. Gather ice blocks, do forever. Elrang and Galley I'm going to have doing this one. It's probably a terrible idea. Probably should just let them have a nice night's sleep. Yeah, you know, I was going to say we'll let them drop it on the floor, but actually hauling it into there makes a lot more sense. And now we need to actually fuel it as well. So get those fueled, and that, in theory, should cool it right down. 1 degrees. Oh, no. Is it still... Maybe it's the heat from the adjacent rooms. Oh, no, it is getting to 0. 1 more icebox should probably do it in that case. Why don't we put another one down as well, then? Just to see if that will, between the 3 of them, actually keep the whole thing cooled. How is it still 1 degrees in there? I mean, there's a lot of people going in and out, but there's 3 iceboxes. Huh. It was cooler before. I guess it's just the ambient temperature is not very high. Can these not... if you have enough of these... Oh, so I guess we have to build just as many as it takes. The room's temperature will just above freezing. Ah, that's quite frustrating, because that means we can't then... We can't keep many ice blocks either. Keep ice refrigerated, which doesn't make a huge amount of sense. Okay, I guess that's the best we can do. So even then, it's not perfect, but they will still last quite a long time. I mean, the Muffalo bodies actually spawn in 18 days. Meals last a whole season. I mean, that's still more than okay. Oh, Mana Surge and a Raid at the same time. Very good. Okay, Raid is Group of Elves from the Kingdom of Blandburn. Fucking hell, really? 12 of them? 12 of them in plate armor? Okay, this is going to be a hell of a fight then. If only we had another extra spare human who's incredibly good at combat, huh? Never mind. Right, defensive positions team. I don't know why I did that manually, because they would have just gone there. Okay, this is going to be an interesting battle. We're basically relying entirely on Elrang's power at this stage, otherwise we would be kind of really screwed. Alright, here they come. Elrang, get prepared. Get prepared. Let's get that Fireclaw ready. We're going to hit this big group at the back. Don't worry about this one. Ready, and... Let them bunch up a little tiny bit more. That's good. That's good. Fire. Come on. Go. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It wasn't fantastic, actually. We only knocked 3 of them down, and we need to knock a lot more down if we're hoping to get them into a retreat. Try and shoot him. How are you so bad? Oh, my God. This is unreal. How are you this terrible at combat? Okay. Right. Okay. New plan. Keep them on the barbed wire. Get in there close. You move forward. Forward. Thank you. Keep on the barbed wire. Get onto our melee weapons. I absolutely can't believe quite how fucking awful they are at combat. Darrelly, come on, heal. Okay, good heal. Okay, one's down. Good work. Hold them on the barbed wire. That one's just apparently walking past, which doesn't seem entirely fair. Okay, come on. You can do it, team. Only a couple more to knock down here. Elrond, please be careful who you're shooting. Darrelly is down. They are fleeing. They are fleeing. It's not a problem. Wow, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. I can't believe how terrible our people are at shooting anything. Okay, Elrond, you are just actually shooting shittle there. Let's stop with that. Stop with that shittle. Okay, done. Wow, that was horrible. That was genuinely a horrendous raid. Goodbye, my friends. We took out a lot of them, though, to be fair. I can't believe how horribly inaccurate our people are. Bear in mind, we've got 15.47 shooting, 12.83, 15.61, 13.98. I mean, what weapon do you want me to use? They're so bad. It's not to do with, like, the light or anything. I know Combat Extended does adjust that. Oh, let's not capture people. Hang on, let's take a look. Right, so you are Master Diplomat, weak condition misogynist, not very good at combat, so you can be stripped and left to die. Undergrounder, cowardly, psychically dull, low shooting. Look, we need the best shooters we can get, because apparently our own people are terrible. Not very good at all. Industrious, undergrounder, magically gifted. I like that. I like that. So, Ran Warren, you are going to be captured. Darrelly, obviously, we need to go and rescue It's okay, you rescue... Oh, for fuck's sake. You rescue Darrelly. I can't believe how badly that went. That was just an awful raid. Rescue Darrelly. The second she's up on her feet, she can save herself anyway. Right, so you are Teetotaler, Poor Medic, Iron Willed. Not very good at shooting. Strip him. Thank God the enemies are turning up worse than us in our skills. Otherwise, this would just be a complete wash. They would annihilate us. And then these two are both bad, weren't they? So let's go ahead and strip them, because they do have some plate armor, which could be quite useful. Strip them both, and then also strip you. Our people will need patching up as well, but luckily a lot of them just seem to be bruised and sort of damaged there. It's a good job they're turning up with maces and pickaxes rather than full-blown spears and swords, otherwise we would have a lot of problems. Right, let's go and check out these guys as well. So I'm going to draft you two, send them over here. Right, what have we got? Bio, Bloodlust, Cranial Nerval Palsy, and Nyxophile. Okay, we're going to strip you. We've got Jogger, Optimist, Psychically Adept, no combat skills. We have to be very careful about who we pick. Pretty and Industrious. That's a good get right there. That's a good get. Although if you're on fire for too long, I don't think that's going to apply. Who was it we wanted to kidnap then? Cranialist? No, it's not Cranialist. Ravaya. Sorry, I'm not very good at elven names. But she's got no secondary job. Industrious is very good. 35% work speed is obviously fantastic. So let's capture her then. So capture her, and then... What are you talking about? No prisoner beds. Oh, we actually out of prisoner beds. My God. We've got too many prisoners again and not enough food for everybody. Okay, let's just put down a few more. So capture Ray, wherever she is. Perfect. And then you, my friend, also to be stripped. Goodbye. This is giving Galley time to get all of the toolbars produced, so everyone's got that slightly faster work speed now. We're basically back up to what they would normally be if we didn't have the combat extended bulk system, but we do have yet another raid. Group of denizens from Nephew's Royal Court. We don't have Nephew's Royal Court turn up very often, do we? My God, look at this guy. What the hell have you got there? Shield belt? How have you got a shield belt, you strange man? I thought that was some sort of magical enchantment. That's what it is. It's their court wizard. It's given them a magical shield to defend them from their enemies. We've got a proper human medieval kingdom here. Look at them with their armor. Their full-blown plate armor. This guy's going to be interesting trying to take out a proper medieval knight with an energy shield. Don't worry about that too much. Right, let's do it, team. I was just starting to plan out the full-blown castle walls as well to turn this into a true medieval castle here. Everything's going pretty well. Obviously, we've got the stone outline on everything now. Still gotta wait on this. This is gonna take a while first. So let's get everyone into position, see if we can fight ourselves some medieval knights. Good luck. And, you know, they weren't hitting before with the bows and arrows, so this is gonna be... Even if they do hit now, the arrows are just gonna bounce straight off. Good luck. Let's see. Did she actually hit them with the poison? She hit someone. Oh, that's good. Very nice work. Oh, there's one down. Good start, good start, good start. Let's not waste too much of this. They're actually hitting. They're actually hitting now. Maybe it's just because it was darkness before. Boom. They're fleeing, you cowards. No, take his armor. Oh, Elrond hasn't got enough magic. Of course he hasn't. You might as well open fire, see what damage we can do. We're not going to be able to break that shield. Never in 1,000 years we're going to be able to break that shield. Well, thank God for that. They're humans. We're not interested in humans. Get them hauled. Get them killed and get them hauled. Throwing season for the first time in as long as I can remember. Bear in mind, we've still got volcanic winter as well. At long last. Holy shit, we can grow some crops. I'm thinking we go for corn. Only because the rice is good, but it takes so long. I mean, you have to stockpile so much of it. corn has a much longer shelf life, and although it takes longer to grow, I think we've got to take the opportunity here. So we could mix it up. There's no reason we have to grow a massive corn farm, I guess. Why don't we do exactly that? So why don't we grow a little bit of rice, a little bit of corn, rice in the short term, corn for the very, very long term, which seems to be our biggest problem. There we go. So we've got rice as well there. We could also grow some other stuff too. We'll see how they get on just planting these two to start off with. Let me start putting some braziers into these rooms as well, because it's very, very, very dark in this base. My God. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. So we get a couple of braziers in there. We'll put one on either side of the doors, I guess. Or we could put one in just the corner there. I think is probably a better idea. We'll put one down there. Put one outside the prison. And then one in the corridor, which will head up eventually. I want to be too careful we don't warm the entire base through. The last thing we want is to accidentally ruin our freezer, which is already in kind of a delicate balance anyway. Let's remove these. Apparently the hearths are more effective than campfires as well, so we'll put a hearth in the rooms that are more important, like for example Aaron and Galley's bedroom. I think definitely deserves a hearth. We'll put it in the dining room, to be fair. Put one there. That way we probably wouldn't need so many embrasures, regular braziers. And we are definitely going to need one of those medieval stone quarries. Oh, we need to build it out of something. Oh, you have to use wood, I guess, for the supports or something like that. Okay, fair enough. We've definitely got the hand tools for it. So let's go ahead and chop a little bit more wood. Get that quarry set up to today, and then we can basically fuel all of these braziers that we're putting through the base, and it's going to look like a proper castle in no time. All we need to do is obviously fill out the rest of the floors to make it not look quite so filthy all the time. Now that I know that efficient regeneration can target other colonists, I feel like going all points into that one is absolutely something we want to go for here. Tensified increases the amount healed by 0.5 health level. Oh, well, that's pretty good per tick. That's insane. Reduces the cost of regeneration by 7%, or enduring regeneration increases the duration of regeneration per skill level. Oh, wow. We can increase regeneration between 67 seconds to 200 seconds. That's quite a lot. I feel like this is the best one to go for to start off with, and then intensify it, so increase. So now they're going to get a lot of health for quite a long period of time, and then we'll make it more efficient later on. So for saving, the only time we're really going to need to worry about regeneration is in life or death situations where doctor care maybe won't fix it. So I mean, I'm more than happy to use this for specifically those purposes, and then when we make it more efficient, then we could kind of use it for anything. Really, I should take it off of automatic cast if we're going to go for that. Boom, there we are. Winmore, what are you good at then? Winmore is a bladesman. Very nice. Melee dodge chance plus 500%. That's insane. Move speed 0.15, mental break threshold -3, melee hit chance +3. You are exactly what we need right now, given that none of our people can hit anything. We've got 2/3 of a Vitruvian man. Hello, my friend. What does that do for us? Oh, so it's just buff bonuses. Oh, that's great. Just passive buffs. That's insane. Blade training. Oh my God, this is insane. I mean, Blade Master increases their combat effectiveness. Body Master increases their effectiveness all the time. So breathing, movement, and which, to be fair, that will also increase combat effectiveness. I think I'm going to start off with by putting some points into the Vitruvian Man. Oh, those are expensive. I thought it said we have 5 points available there. He's level 4. Each skill requires 2 points to train. There we go. If only I could read. New area has been revealed, really? Okay. We're trying to dig this through and turn it into a proper castle wall as well. Again, I don't want to do the whole kill box thing, but castles do have walls. This guy's also really, really good at plants as well, so we're going to have quite an epic haul this time. We shouldn't worry about food so much in the future. We still got to hunt for the time being, particularly as apparently we're out of ice already. Damn it. Okay, that didn't last very long. We'll have to do some, we'll have to plant some hay then or something like that to be able to produce ourselves some ice with the ice creation station. So why not also make some storage pots very, very quickly. I think we're making this one, don't we? Let's make a couple of storage pots so that we can churn out as much ice as we need to keep this food chilled. Last thing we want is to plant 5,000 corn and then have it all rot away during the winter months. Actually, now it's not completely freezing all the time. Look at that. That room is 33 degrees. So I'm actually going to reinstall the marble stone hearth into the prisoner cell. Mainly because, as you guys said on yesterday's episode, the campfire is apparently less effective than those. So that will work out a lot better for us there. Floors, I think we'll start planning out some floors. I do want to get the towers and the actual castle walls built first, which shouldn't take too long in theory. They've already started mining quite a sufficient amount out there. Let's go ahead and take this one and then just plan out some very vague towers. I'm not going to go too nuts with it quite yet because we're still during the early stages. There's still plenty of other more important jobs to be doing there. In fact, we could put a couple of embrasures along there as well. Put some siege weapons in there. Maybe finally an excuse to put a ballista down or something like that. Denizens from the Nephew's Royal Court. We will have to start fighting this one on tomorrow's episode. Thank you. Much appreciated for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the adventures of Sir Shittle. If you guys want your names in game, don't forget to throw them at me in the comment section as well. I'll start gathering those up for future episodes. So big shout out to you guys for watching, and a big shout out to the insane top tier level patrons for making the series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Alchemia, Anthony Gawley, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Bellic Strongbow, Ben Hoffland, Booty Getter, Chesty, Crosis, Chris, Derek, DKO, Donald, Fakuna Vasquez, Gogolus, Grimwolf, Harik, Harry McGowan, Huey Longdong, Iguana Squad, James Shea, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Limpy George, Michael Mullen, Nordstros, Necrophil, Odie, Palvis Presley, Paul, Rodin, Scott, Scan, Slippinip, Somnus, Shea, The Wandering, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kendall, Tyler McLean, Vacuous Backers, Faragon, Violet Renine, and William Green for their support of the insane tier levels on Patreon. Big shout out to these guys for making the channel possible in the first place. Thank you, everyone. It's much appreciated. Big shout out to these guys. And a thank you as well to, I've had to redo how I do my Patreon list because it is way too long. Thank you as well to Uwu Daddy, Astro, Adam Person, Adrian Ellison, Alex Bogard, Aiden M, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Artem, Astro, Attila, Betimus Max, Better Valerian, Blood for the Blood God, Brittany Lee, Buen Gunn, Castillo J, Chris, Corgi Circus, Cogsel, Dapago, Derek, Don, Dunk Honey 2 and 7, Emerald Beam, Dylan, Foosh, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerko, Gothamo, Grey, Haji Damar, I Am Sagater, Icy the Great, Erotha, Jackson P, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, Jason Sushu, Jose, Jeebus Crust, Euron DeVries, Jessica Smith, Jilp's Lucky Sister, Julie Vondel, Joseph Beer, Justin Rules, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Kevin Saunders, Kane GB, Lampy, Lepus, Layla, Luana Thomas, Luke Wallace, Manuel Bosic, Eric Thrandraug, Martin, Mustolp, Monica V, Monty, Mostly Samson, Munda Difflin, My Name Isn't Dio, Nathaniel Limberg, Nick, Olivia Kaiser, Organized Confusion, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Kamara Ishmael, Bright Ace, Russian Oligarch, Billionaire, Brian Hooper, Sam Kier, Scaps, Shardul, Silkworm, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Super Nanny, 089, Sweet Sea, Talar, Tioma, Tony Laban, Trash Bin, Volta, Voodoo Mumbo, Boy Prince Kibo, Wesley C, Will Wade, Wilson Atef, Yellow 4, Yorker Zach, and Zetlock 2. Thank you guys all for your support over at Patreon. The list is 100 names long. That's so ridiculous. Not including the other, the insane top tier level patrons as well. Unreal. Thank you guys for your support. See you all in tomorrow's episode.